Now we have some new video tonight of some terrifying moments for a local family when their toddler was abducted in the Fair Oaks Mall. It's a story News 4 told you about last week. Fairfax County Police are sharing this new surveillance video. It shows the suspect walk into a children's play area, and moments later, a little girl walked out. Watch closely. He followed shortly behind her and then casually picked her up.
I'm going to go in on him in a minute, but I want to talk about the parents. Situational awareness. Not forgetting the fact that you have your child with you. Making sure you always are keeping an eye on your child. You guys are in a public place. And I see this frequently. This happens pretty often where a kid will actually roam away from the parents. What are you doing? What has your attention so much that you forget the fact that you have a little human with you? Someone that you carried. Someone that you raised. Someone that you had with you for, 3 years, 4 years, whatever the case may be. This is the most precious thing. This is one of those things that you have to. This is more important than your little dog that you have on a leash. Act like there's an invincible leash in a sense. You know what I mean? And even, I'm not even gonna lie, some people don't like the fact that parents are walking around with the actual leash on their child, whether it's the wrist or around the waist, whatever the case may be. But if this type of tool that you utilize that's attached to your child will help you remember the fact that you have a child with you, which I think is crazy that you need that. But if that's going to help you preventing a situation like this from happening, then by all means, do it. How do you forget that you have a little human with you? Your child. Unless, do you not care for the kid? Do you not love the child? Your main priority is to protect this child. By all means, by any means. What are you doing? These clothes cannot be that damn important to you. Shopping cannot be that important. Even if you got your phone in your hand, your phone should not distract you from being the guardian of your child. Like, this is some crazy stuff.
He walked out of view and into a nearby store with the little girl in his arms. News 4 obtained a criminal complaint. It said the girl's father was in the play area with her sibling and didn't realize she'd walked out.
Where is your head at? I came with 2 children. I got my eyes on one. I need to keep my eyes on both. Multitasking at its best, y'all. A lot of people don't got it. I'm telling y'all. A lot of people do not have sense of awareness. It's terrible, which is why a lot of y'all get hit over the back of y'all head. A lot of y'all get ran down on when you walk into your car. A lot of y'all will be coming out of y'all crib and not paying attention to your surroundings when you, at night, when I come home from work, or even if I'm coming home from kicking it, or whatever the case may be, or in the morning when I'm going to work, anytime I'm going in and out of a place, my eyes is scanning the area that I'm in. That's just something that is just, it's embedded in me. I've been doing it for I don't know how long. Keep your eyes open. Pay attention. If you have your kids with you, make sure that your kids are safe. You are their superhero. They are looking to you and for you to be the protector of them and their safety. Along with their physical, they need you to mentally protect them, emotionally be there for them. You can't do that if this type of thing happens. This is wild.
Her mother actually happened to be in the store that the suspect wandered into. She noticed the man with her child, confronted him, and he gave the girl up and took off. Fairfax County Police eventually arrested him. His name is Andreas Caceres Jalden. Police Chief Kevin Davis joins me now to talk a little bit more about this case and this new video. Chief, thank you so much for being here. To watch that video, it is frightening. A parent, grandparent, anybody, when you see that, it's really, really chilling. We did some counting here, and there were just 22 seconds from the time the child left the play area to the time that
22 seconds is all it took.
Man actually picked her up and started to walk away. Why is it so important for you guys to make sure that the public is seeing this video?
Well, beyond the immediacy of this really scary event, and thankfully we arrested him that day, the perpetrator. Mm-hmm. But imagine Fair Oaks Mall is like any other mall, and the perpetrator, when he picked her up, he could have gone in 4 different directions. If he didn't go in the direction of the store where the mom was, so she saw him, God knows what would have happened. So we share this not to alarm people, but to make everyone realize that, yes, it can happen to anyone. It happens so very quickly, like you pointed out. And we were glad to take advantage of our real-time crime center in a very real way to catch this person the very same day. And he remains incarcerated with no bond.
Thank goodness you guys caught him quickly. No, last week we reported the suspect left the mall in a stolen car. Your officers arrested him then in an extended hotel where he was staying. We know the cameras were very critical to this. What happened in that time between when the abduction happened and when you guys actually arrested him?
So our bad guy arrives to the mall in a stolen car. Our cameras that are now so easily integrated these days, and they fall under the umbrella of our real-time crime center. We have cameras picking up the stolen car, and we know which direction it heads, and we know which direction other cameras are also located. So we're following the stolen car, and we also have footage of the abductor, and we make a still photograph of that footage. And then we draw a circle around the mall and start reviewing recent arrests that the Fairfax County Police Department has made.
Shout out to technology. Technology is advanced and it's great, and we utilize it the best we can. And I know a lot of times it can be an invasive thing. We feel like, a lot of times these cameras and certain devices are infiltrating our personal life, but a lot of times it's saving us as well. For those that don't have a door camera, get you a door camera, get you an inside camera, the best you can, especially depending on the area you live in. If you live in a place where you feel like the crime is high, or if you feel like certain things are happening at a higher percentage than other places, or, just for your mental sake, just to keep an eye on the things that you pay for and you work your ass off to be able to keep, get cameras. There's nothing wrong with that. That don't mean you a punk. That don't mean you nothing like that. Because say, for instance, something happens, right? Say, for instance, somebody tries to run up on you and you end up offing them. You have the proof now on camera showing, hey, I was defending myself. That's all I was doing.
We pull up mugshots. We compare mugshots of recent arrests to the still photo. And thank God we made a match. And we made a match within a matter of minutes.
You guys did it quickly, too.
Very quickly.
Finally, let me ask you real quick. The suspect claimed he was trying to help the little girl's parents. We found in court documents he has a history of assault and schizophrenia. What else can you tell us about him?
I don't know a whole lot about him, but I know people who do things like he did can't be in our society harming children. And the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children right here in Northern Virginia tells us that there were Center for Missing and Exploited Children right here in Northern Virginia tells us that there were 712 attempted abductions or abductions of children in 2024. Most of them are girls between the ages of 10 and 14. And most of the times the perpetrator is not on foot. Most of the time the perpetrator is in a car trying to lure these quite often little girls by asking questions and offering a ride. So it's just a conversation that every kitchen table has to have, not in an alarming way, but in an educational way. And I tell my kids, and they're all older now, that no is both a complete sentence and an answer. So
he was looking to traffic that little girl. And the fact that I think in my mind, common sense would tell me that it's easier to go for a smaller child because they can't talk. And this is why it's really good to, again, like he said, talk to your children. But at the same time, too, it's a lot of young kids are welcoming. You know what I mean? And I think we take for granted those kids that are very talkative. And I think it's good to kind of develop those kids who know how to talk very well and who know how to actually be able to express themselves. Hey, you're not my parent. You're not my mom. Hey, scream. You know what I mean? I love a kid that is like, say, for instance, I have a friend and I haven't seen their kid in a long time or whatever. And their kid is kind of looking at me like, hey, I don't know you. I think that's a good thing. That means that I'm a stranger to them. So that means in a situation like this, where a person is a stranger, it's going to be movement where it's like, pushing off, or the kid may cry, or the kid may, that's a good defense thing to have as a child. And a lot of times we hate that with kids. And I don't know why. I think that's good. I think that's a great thing. And a lot of times people don't like talkative kids. I think kids that are know how to express themselves and that are very vocal with things that they dislike, I think is very healthy and I think is good. And for a situation like this, it will save them. So, talk to your kids. These things aren't talked about. Being able to actually have situational awareness, and it don't matter how young you think your kids will not be able to actually receive this information. still plant this into their brains because these kids' minds are more advanced than we think. So please take that into consideration. Parents, be more aware. Please, situational awareness is so important. Y'all have to pay attention and know this is a scary world. Buddy was sick. He was definitely preying on that kid. He probably was walking around that thing. He probably was just waiting on his chance and his opportunity to be a creep or be a predator. It's like, you're weird, bro. Why are you on that? You know what I'm saying? But this is just what he do. You know what I mean? He was definitely looking to abduct the kid and traffic the kid for sure. He's probably a well-known, you know what I mean? And people like him, they get done bad when they go to jail. Yeah, he gonna get done very bad. Man, this is crazy right here though. But make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. And yeah, that's it for this video. Hello or goodbye. Talk to me. Do not yell at me. We elevate until we hit our head and we bleeding. Yet spread love, not hate. I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. Be great. Gone.